Anyway, back for the next part. So the last part we ended off with talking about some of the end game, what we thought that we were doing for our end game. It's like it's fashion. It's becoming proficient with all the weapons, that stuff. So, was there anything else involving in game, new mechanics, difficulty, multiplayer, anything else? Thoughts as a veteran? Anything else you'd like to throw our
Just
way?
just two quick notes.
Okay.
If your idea of in-game is farming the tempered versions of Arkville and Gormagala, I understand why you're starting to get bored with the game and why you would be just waiting for a title update. If that's all you're trying to do in the game, yeah. And also, I've seen people and I've hunted with people who only do those two fights and they know those two fights very well. If you put them on something else, like just some random monster like Yi and Kutku, they start getting waylaid, and I don't understand. You go from fighting the hardest monster in the game to the weakest, but because they don't do anything else,
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just one of those. Oh, there's Ray Dow. Can hear him flying by. By the way, that's the chimes that they use in the village. It's fashioned off of Ray Dow's scales. No, seriously, that's the sound that it sounds like in their village. Their wind chimes. It sounds like Ray Dow. That's why no monsters fuck with them, because their village sounds like the apex, monster of the region. Anyway, the details in this game are really good. Did you know that corpses can rot away and turn into bone piles?
no, like a monster corpse.
Yeah, like if you
No,
kill small monsters, their bodies will turn into rotten carcasses or rotten corpses on the mini map. Little green icon flashes next to them, and then eventually they'll turn into bone piles.
no, no. I
That,
loot everything.
no, exactly. You don't if you don't loot them, they will turn into something else, and I think
Wow.
that's really cool. But that's not all. That's also how you get one of the rarity 6 special items called Wyvern Sprout. It's a like a parasitic fungus that shows up on the corpses of dead small monsters. Yeah, it's like
Oh, wow.
one in every 20 small monster corpses. It turns into Wyvern Sprout. So if you're farming for the trophy for the get 10 of the rarity 6 special items, bam, that's how you get Wyvern Sprout. The easiest way to get it is to go out here on the plains here, find those herbivores that are running around in like the packs of 20 or whatever, just kill a
Mhm.
whole pack and then just like wait 5 minutes.
Uh, so I'm just gonna be like the Indominus, and I'm just gonna kill for sport.
Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly. And then you'll see one or two of the corpses have like this little fuzzy white stuff show up on their corpse. Anyway, that was a little bit of a side tangent. Who gives a shit? It's just general thoughts. I'm not doing this video for a specific thing. Probably like fucking 10 people are gonna watch this fucking video anyway. Whatever, fucking bullshit. Anyway. uh, if we've got nothing else to go over here, yes, no, yeah. Okay, let's get into the future of the game and what we expect coming up here. In April next month, we're expecting the first title update, which should have Hello Sekhiroth. We should be seeing the the Gathering Hall, maybe a player domicile, something to show off our endemic life that we've collected. Because that's something that didn't really get the translation over from the previous entries.
Nope. And there's a
Which,
lore reason.
yeah, the lore reason, so on and so forth. We can't have a home because we're homeless, whatever.
Yeah.
uh, yeah, but that's coming up, and I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, what kind of stuff are you looking forward to?
Yeah, definitely 100% more than the monsters that are coming. The Gathering Hall or Gathering Hub or whatever they're going to call it. That is the main thing I'm looking for. Just kind of miss that. I don't know. It's
Man,
like
what would they call it other than Gathering Hall?
I don't know.
Like,
They come up with different names for things.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know. Whatever it is, what it is.
Uh,
Man, could you imagine if they named it something stupid like the Visa Pass Hall,
Visa Pass.
the Multi Pass Hall?
Um, you know, Mitsuzune's an interesting thing to be bringing back.
Yeah, that isn't one that I would have picked.
It was, yeah, it wasn't like it. Like, oh man, I want Mitsuzume.
You're right. Like that wasn't a monster I was chomping at the bit to see again.
I don't know if you noticed, like in like the little trailer they showed for it, they called it a Leviathan Mitsuzune. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be like a extremely large one.
Huh. I mean,
Because
either that or
it was an interesting way to call it. Because Leviathan's usually reserved for like things like Jindahad, like big monsters.
I mean,
What else do they call Leviathan? They don't call it smaller. What else do they call Leviathan in this game? The Uthduna.
I mean, I'm trying to think of.
They call him a water Leviathan. He was an apex predator. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know why they would just call a regular little Mitsuzune a Leviathan.
I mean, unless they're doing something with the classifications. They've kind of done that with
Yeah.
this one, where the classifications for various monsters have been tweaked a little bit. I don't know. Like,
The
I
other
don't know.
the other monster is is something above tempered.
What?
Yeah.
Say it again.
The unreal monster, they're calling it something that is above tempered, is what they're calling it.
Oh, above tempered.
Yeah.
Above tempered. Conflicted.
To me, that says, just based on what's already in the game, because we don't have any Elder Dragon yet, we do have Gormagala. You know who I think's coming?
Yeah, who's that? The
Shigeru.
yeah, the white version.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would make sense.
I could see that. I could see that. I mean, I would also like if other monsters from the series, which in this iteration you would consider Apex, to also come over.
Mhm.
I think that could be interesting.
Now, do you want more like returning monsters, or are you more on the camp of us having brand new monsters?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Hello, Sekiro. Um, okay. I'm not going to say that I wasn't tickled pink when I saw Kutku again.
Hmm.
Okay? Which, by the way, I thought that was a really nice place to put Kutku in the game
Yes.
as the addition or as the introduction to high rank, because historically in the Monster Hunter series, Kutku is one of the first monsters you ever fight. Period.
Mhm.
Like low rank fodder. So for them to kind of flip the script and make Kutku a high rank monster, I thought was really charming.
Yeah.
But whatever, that's neither here nor there. What would I rather see, new monsters or old monsters? Oh man. Speaking as a veteran, I would love to see old monsters introduced with new gimmicks, new patterns, but there's also something nostalgic to say about seeing some of those old school attacks, brought over into the new one. But, oh man, if I had to say, I would say introduce old monsters first and then introduce the new monsters as kind of a bigger event. Not necessarily an event quest, but just a bigger thing. I mean, there are a lot of old, like, okay, me saying that, there are also a lot of old monsters that I just do not want to see again. Like, let's see, Gobel. I don't want to
Yeah.
see Gobel, that stupid catfish bastard. I don't want to see a Nibblesnarf. Okay, most people forgot about Nibblesnarf. Also, I gotta say, what the fuck, man? No Diablos, no Monoblos in this giant fucking desert that we have behind us?
I think it took a great amount of, what do you want to call it? Not resistant, reservation on Capcom's part to not put a Diablos in the desert. Because they always put a Diablos in the desert.
Okay, there's a reason for that. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll give them credit, for having the gumption to hold back. They see all that desert and don't immediately just, oh, Diablos. But, oh man, there's so many jokes about some of those monsters that I would have loved to have brought back to this game. Like getting a Monoblos heart. Man, the Monoblos heart back in the day, that was something you got from a particular monster, which wasn't in every single iteration of the games. It was the hardest item to get in the game. It was like 1% chance to get it. And it was such a pain in the ass. But whatever. Either way, let's see. What would I not like to see? Okay, as much as I would like to say I wouldn't like to see Plesioth, I kind of do.
Yeah.
I kind of do. There's a lot of water in this game. Like
Especially in the start of the forest.
Especially in the
flood
forest. Season? Oh my god, Plesioth would be amazing in that. But yeah, no. What other old monsters would we not like to see? Man.
This is gonna be an unpopular hot take.
I swear to God, if you say Bulldrome.
No. I don't really care to see Tigrex again.
What?
I don't enjoy.
But we've got a snow area.
Oh man, I don't know. I just don't like fighting them.
What?
I feel like you never give you.
Oh man, that's a hot take. Holy shit!
I said it was gonna be a hot.
No,
take.
You're right, man. That's like
radioactive take.
That is a scalding hot take. My word, this campfire feels cold right now. No, okay. Wow, man, not a big fan of Tigger, huh? Jeez.
No, like I said, it feels like I never get to a point in the fight where I have control of the fight, you know.
That's what I love about it. he's always zipping around, freaking doing zoomies and yelling at us and shit. He's great. Oh man, and he's such a departure design-wise from all the other monsters. It's just, I love him. I love him. Love Tiger. Love him. Anyway, all the Elder Dragons, I want them all back.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, you sound like you don't want one.
No, they're not here, though, for lore reasons right now.
Okay, you know what?
Because they wanted to focus on the apexes.
I get that. Okay, I get that. But that's what I was saying earlier of take monsters that would have filled apex roles and bring them over.
But you have to have a good lore reason for them coming in. Like, the monsters that started coming in high rank...
Man, you could
pull... because they changed the environment.
You could pull anything out of your ass for this. Okay, how about this? The changing of the environment due to the... the Dragon Torch thing... Due to it fracturing and affecting the rest of the world has caused reverberations, which has changed migratory patterns and shifted them subtly. That would give them an excuse to only have certain things show up at a certain time, because it would be like seasons changing.
I just think that there's monsters, man, that you can like pull in way before you start pulling in the elders.
Oh no, I agree with that. Like, you're not supposed to launch all the elders at once. Piecemeal, a la carte.
They're just there for no reason. That was one of my gripes about Rise. They're just there.
I mean...
There's no build-up to them. They're just there.
Okay. All right. You're talking about lore in a game that 5 people out of the entire community give a shit about the story. All right?
But this game had a really great story, though.
This game had a really great story. It was a fine story.
For a Monster Hunter.
For a monster. Oh, now he's moving the goalposts. It's a fine story.
I mean, can you call that a new feature, the voice Monster Hunter?
Okay. I don't really care that much about the voices, to be honest.
I know you changed it to, the Palicos.
Whoa. Do you actually have your Palico speaking English?
Yeah, I know.
You're a monster. You're a monster. I'm sorry, but you're wrong, okay? You're in the wrong here. Oh, wow. You're in your stupid little cat voice.
But don't you want, I don't know, Devil Joe to come back?
Devil Joe? Hell yeah. If any monster can come back, it's Devil Joe.
He's an invasive species.
Yeah. He can literally show up anywhere and just be like, I'm hungry.
Ditto on, because this is, a spiritual successor to the world, basically.
Yeah.
Let's just bring back Basilgeuse, just cause.
Dude, 100%. I want to hear B-52's theme again. Yeah. Okay, anything that flies, I see no reason why it can't come over here. No reason.
Well, it's gotta fly from east to west or whatever. Was it? This is west, right?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
This is not the new world. It'd have to fly across
No,
the
we
ocean.
were in the New World in Monster
What?
Hunter World. This is the wilds. No, this is not the New World.
This is the old world because the Bavarian is the
Yeah,
ancient
this is not the
civilization.
New World. This is
Yeah.
the Forgotten World. This is
Yeah.
the quote-unquote uninhabited world, which, by the way, everybody who said that this is an uninhabited world, you guys suck at your job. There's like a bunch of people here. There are people all over the fucking place.
They probably like flew over when there was a sandstorm or
Whatever. The sandstorms last like 20 minutes, okay? You could have missed it. Oh, no, but okay. As far... Yeah, what?
Fatalis. They gotta bring back Fatalis because when you fought Zoshia and his like armor started coming off, then that like make you think it was like a Fatalis thing.
Oh, 100%.
The black dragon,
Yeah.
And I think that's why they built that Guardian, is to combat Fatalis.
I'm pretty sure that was implied, but not stated. I mean, at least as far as anybody who's played the series and fought some of these other ones, it was kind of implied, yeah, they made this creature, they made this Guardian for a defense purpose, and the only thing that it would probably defend against would be, like, the Black Dragon or some other, calamity. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Like, that's got to be the ultimate big bad at the end of the base game, at least.
I mean...
Like, when they get down to all the title updates before they do an expansion. That's got to be the big bad, right?
I kind of want to see that, but at the same point, I also want to see something bigger.
Bigger than Fatalis?
Yeah, something more unique. So there was this old storyline, right, that they talked about in art books and, shit like that, but they never implemented any of it. And they kind of did in this. And it was the idea of an ancient civilization using science to make monsters, kind of like they did in this. And they kind of said things like, oh, Fatalis was an offshoot of these human-created or Wyverian-created monsters. And I kind of think that they're going to lean into something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It felt like that's the first thing I thought of when I saw, oh, the Guardians were artificially created. Like, oh, yeah, they've been talking about this for years. And now they're finally actually going through with it. But as far as, like, the end big bad, yeah, it's probably going to end up being Fatalis. But I'd like to see them do something else. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's, Do I think Fatalis is going to be in the game? Yes. But...
But not as, like, the capstone?
No, definitely not. At least I don't think so. Do you think that Fatalis is going to be the be-all, end-all?
I mean, I think lore-wise that would make sense.
You and your lore, man.
I think it's important. It's important.
It's important. Ooh, it's important. No, I agree, though. It does have to make some kind of cohesive sense.
Don't go bigger just for the sake of bigger, though, because then you end up like what was his name? Gosh, Zora Magdros, the big mountain.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want no more gimmick fights.
Like, okay. Zora was fun the first, like, 2 times you fight him. Same thing with, like, Jin Miran, right?
Yeah.
That was a fun fight the first couple times. After that, it's just a slog, man. It's just a slog, and you're fighting with mechanics more than you are actually fighting a monster.
But like even Jindahad in this game, like I know that's kind of like the closest analog, but even that you're fighting the monster. You're not like running and getting on guns and.
Yeah, no. The only thing that's close between them is the fact that you transition areas so frequently.
Yeah, I think it's more like the Cole to Roth fight anything,
Yeah, and I mean, Cole to Roth was also a little gimmicky, but it was still more of a fight. Not a stand-up fight like Jindahad. Jindahad is definitely more of a stand-up fight. Kolb to Roth, I mean, you always had to go area to area. Like, I think the earliest you could kill her was 2 areas in, maybe. And that was really if you were dumping DPS. Because yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those
So like
things.
so like when you say you want them to go bigger, do you mean just bigger mechanics wise or like bigger like monster size wise?
Not even just size, just I don't know.
It can be
Maybe
a little itty bitty like Kieran size monster.
if you did it right, yes. I'm not even kidding. If you did something like a Kieran size and it transitioned to new phases
Mm-hmm.
that unlocked its potential, so to speak, I think that would be super cool. Because that would be a big turn on events from what we expect. Hello, Sekhiroth. From from the entire rest of the series. I can't think of another entry or another fight in the series where it acted like that.
Right.
I don't know, man. It's one of those. We're obviously not going to know until we know, which
Yeah.
is a bit of a cop out answer. But I mean, at the same time, we don't have any answers. We're just two guys just hanging out by a fire, shooting the
I
shit.
mean, really, all I want is just, please, Capcom, I beg you, don't give us like 10 different versions of Rathlos.
You know what? We've already got two. What's
I know.
five more?
We don't need like silver and gold and all this stuff. Please don't do that. That's
Oh
lazy.
man. Okay. I think that the time of Rathalos and Raytheon being, the monsters for Monster Hunter, I think that time has passed. I think we've gone into something else. We don't need to have gold and silver, red and green, fucking blue and pink. We don't need all that anymore.
No, we really. I get why they do that because it's easy to like just chunk those out in title updates.
And I don't
They're
think they're
reskins.
going to. I don't think they're going to. And the reason why is because the entire campaign, up until relatively speaking, not even that long ago, I didn't even fight a Rathalos. I saw him, but I had no reason to actually fight him.
Right.
So like I saw, like, let me put it this way. You know how when you get to tier 8 weapons, they all unlock and you can see them all?
Yeah.
I could see the end Rathalos line before I could see the beginning. I hadn't fought one up until tier 8. So I think it's safe to say that Capcom is not putting emphasis on Rathalos anymore just because it wasn't a mandatory fight.
True.
But that's just my perspective on Rathalos.
But I guess you're right though. They could kind of just go whatever direction they want. You could argue that the Bavarians made a Guardian version of everything.
Yeah, easily. If they made an Anjanath, which
is from World,
which is
very
from
confusing.
World. Okay, first off,
How did they get there?
no, how did they even know what an Anjanath was? Right?
They went to the New World before us and got the DNA.
Sure they did. Fuck it, why not? Why not? Like, that's kind of how I felt when I saw Odogaron.
Also is a New World monster.
Which is also, a New World monster. Which is like a world monster which wasn't even there at the start of World, I don't think. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think
No,
Odogaron...
it was in like the Boneyard area.
Was it?
Odogaron.
Okay.
Ebony Odogaron was ice.
Yeah. Whatever. But
Yeah.
no, that's true. Actually, the Anjanath that we fight isn't even the base Anjanath.
No, it's the Iceborne.
Yeah, it's the Iceborne one. Which, what's the lore behind that? Why are they only pulling from Iceborne enemies from World, from that region even?
No.
Interesting.
Spoiler alert: we're gonna get another Velkhana.
Oh shit! I'd be okay with Velkhana. Velkhana was a very cool design. I liked the ice stuff, the ice spear stuff.
It just randomly showed up in Rise for no reason.
Okay, you know what? Monsters, they go places all the damn time, okay? Who's to say what migratory patterns these various monsters have, okay? I can't tell you where a Hermitar is at all times of the day, okay? All I know is just sometimes they show up on a beach. It's like Sianitar, Hermitar. I'd love to see them back, but that's just because I love them. Like Gypsyros. What the fuck is Gypsyros doing here?
That was a big time callback there. I hadn't seen that one.
I haven't seen that
Forever.
one since like the swamp map in fuck, I don't even know which one, like Freedom Unite or something like that.
Like ditto for all like the monkeys, you know.
Yeah.
They come
See,
back from.
okay. Do you want Keizu to come back?
Why not? It makes.
Why not? Why not? He says. We do have an ice area.
Yeah.
Man, there are some other ones that I like. If I saw them, I would remember them. Like, what was that frog monster from Rise? God,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it was red. It had fangs. Was it also Chatta something or other?
Was it Chalice? No.
What was it?
Gosh. It was some of toad frog monster.
Yes, thank you. But like that guy, I don't know if I'd want to see that guy back.
No, he's kind of redundant, you know.
Oh, 100%. We already have an alligator frog. Like, okay, what about Azuros? He's just a bear.
Yeah, he's just
Like,
a bear.
he's just a bear.
Isn't he just? See, you know, when I was fighting, I know they're different, you know, obviously, but the Doshiguma kind of fills that role.
Yeah, I could see that. Although the Doshiguma doesn't give a shit about honey.
No.
But it is, like, okay, right now, we've got 2 Leviathan. No, sorry, not Leviathan. Cephalopods. We've got 2 of those, right?
Which are new to the series.
Which are new, and I love them.
Yeah.
We've got like 2 fanged brutes, a Jaracon and Congalala and Bloganga. So we've got like 3 of them. Flying wyverns. I mean, you know, the obvious ones. And no elder dragons.
Well, we have the proto.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've got
we
got the wannabe elder dragons.
They added the classification of demi elder to that one.
Demi elder? Is that
That's
real?
what he's called. Yeah, in the hunter guide, that's what he's listed as, a demi elder.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. I wouldn't have given him that classification. I would have given him just a flying wyvern classification. To be completely honest. I mean, he's tough, yeah, but he's not like
Because
elder
he
dragon.
can be elder dragon.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, whatever.
He's the only monster like listed as a demi. So that's new.
Yeah, I mean that seems like more of a slap in the face than anything. Jeez. Whatever, it is what it is. Oh man, yeah, no, okay. I mean, as far as the future of the game's concerned, you know, we want all the things that everybody else wants. We want more monsters. We want a gathering hall. We want our goddamn cats to cook for us again. We want we want new areas, obviously. What kind of area would you like to see for a new area?
Let's see, we've already an ice area. They've kind of covered the biomes.
Yeah, they covered
new.
most of the biomes. The only biome they haven't really covered is a swamp.
Forest is kind of.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay,
Swamp.
but there's no place in the sacred or in the forest that can, you know, poison you from stepping in it. Which used to be a thing.
Yeah.
That's where Gypsyros originally called his home. See, I think that would make sense, lore-wise.
Well, it's not something I'd like to see, but the community wants to see. Okay, seen it enough times now. I'm like so tired of seeing it.
Yeah, well.
Everyone wants them to bring back the underwater fight.
Who wants that? Like, who actually wants that?
There's so many people.
No,
they
no,
want it.
no. They say they want it for the memes, but do they actually want underwater fighting?
I don't know why they want.
Like, they don't. They really don't. all the underwater fighting, Cedius, fucking laggy, whatever. Uh, yeah, all those fights. The worst part about all of them is the fact that they're underwater.
I'm just gonna biome dance.
Nah, nah, nope, vetoing
He
it.
said, nah,
Nah,
nah.
nah, not gonna happen. Nah, nah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, oh man, you know what? No, scratch all those other ideas we had for new areas. You know, the whole like 2 areas we had for ideas. I want a Wavarian city biome.
Oh, isn't that what gosh, what is that place on the map called?
The cliffs,
No, the what's it
Suja,
called? No, not Suja. Suja's like a little very in town, but
like Wavaria.
yeah, Bavaria. Is
I
that
mean,
basically
that's the
that's the ruins?
ruins. That's like the ruins with like a spiral staircase. No, I want an
Yeah.
actual city, like the one you can see. Yeah.
Keep in mind, any you come up with has to have two versions because the inclemencies.
I mean,
So what would
okay.
be the inclemency for a city?
Oh no, I already got you. It would be a random picking of any of them that we see in all of our pre-existing biomes. So it could have downpours, it could have lightning, it could have, that's it really, lightning and lightning and downpours. Those are the only ones that are created from the thing. I don't know if the fire spring really counts, but
So it would have to be like
but
beneath of the ruin, actual city.
no, not even beneath. It could be open. It
I
could.
haven't been over there in a long time.
Okay, you know what? Hang on. You know, we're gonna end this episode out somewhere. Let's see if you can follow me here. Let's see. It's gonna leave environmental leak. I'll send you another invite. We're doing it live. We're doing it
I
live.
want an ice biome with a volcano that erupts and melts the ice, and then makes there like rocky with ponds all over the place for the melted ice. That would be cool.
And then we can have our swimming section.
Yeah.
Okay, I sent you an invite to the
All right.
environmental.
We're going on a field trip.
We're going on a field trip. Yes, we are.
Oh.
Yep, on a field trip. Pretty sure it was this way. All right, let's go.
Man, manually writing my secret. What a novel concept.
I know, right? Crazy. Did you know that Rove can get captured here again? Yeah, if there's a Nersilia on the map, he can get captured again.
I love Rove.
Yeah, Rove is easily my favorite NPC. But yeah, he can get captured again. I wonder if he's up in the ceiling anywhere. But yeah, he'll just be hanging up on the ceiling again. But yeah. I mean, this is a really good-looking game. I don't understand how people say it isn't a good-looking game.
Because it was crashing their PCs.
I guess.
This is why I don't primarily PC games, so I don't have to deal with specs.
Yeah, no, same. Stop
Can't go
telling
that
me to
way.
Stay focused on the quest. Man. Maybe it's because we're in environmental link. Wonder, hang on. Let's see here. Was that not the right way? Maybe it wasn't the right way.
We can't do anything that Alma doesn't give us permission to do.
Damn it,
Think
Alma.
about it, she's the most dangerous character in the game.
You're not wrong.
She solely decides whether a monster gets to live or goes extinct.
Oh, it's probably because we're in an environmental thing.
Right.
Tell you what. Go ahead and leave the environmental party real quick. You and your chocobo. I just got to see it.
All right.
Get out of here.
Link party. Leave link party. Or just leave the link party or the environmental link.
The environmental. There you go. Now let's see if it'll let me.
Layers
Why are
of
you telling me
confusion.
people are waiting on me? I'm not in the middle of a quest. What are you doing? Ridiculous. Okay, I guess it's just if you're in an environmental link, it just won't let you regardless of whether or not you have people in your party. See, look, more stuff that they didn't explain. Okay, I think it was by road to the cliffs. Yeah, I think it was by road to the cliffs. See, I don't know if they're going to let us do this, so I'm going to go over this little area real quick.
Mm-hmm.
By real quick, I mean, you know, it's going to take me a minute or so to actually run over to the little area.
Right, right.
I'm going to see if this is the area I was even thinking of.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, did you remember that you can glide with your sacred?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. It's one of those things. That's another thing that people forget about because they don't actually have to manually move.
That was... I only remember because, again, he always points things out because of how he got his controls set up, you know. My friend Kyle was just like, no, I haven't seen it glide since the story, you know. It's just like forget how to do that, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
So this is literally where we were just standing, so no, this isn't where I wanted to go.
What's even over there?
I'm trying to get to a very particular spot. It's a place. It's actually on the road to Suja, I think. But it's a spot that you go to kind of in the story, but you don't actually like get to see it like with your own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little disappointing to say the least. Go up this little thing. Is this where I was thinking? Yeah, here it is. Okay, I don't know if I can send you a thing from here. Let's see. Oh, it's making me turn around. Okay, I guess you can't do it in the transitional areas, but this is fine. You can still see it from here. So go ahead and get in here. Oh, hey, there's a couple of those little dudes over here. Those little guys. You're mine. The Gakis. I like the endemic life in this. It's pretty good.
I'm surprised you caught so many whoppers.
Why?
No, I don't know, after like the first one, I was just like, I don't want to catch no more of these.
Come on. Alright, where are you going to show up?
So you're over there.
Yep. Little ways away from you.
So I see the area that you're by. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Area 2's not too far. Area 6 isn't too far. If you want to go to any of those camps. Or you could just go manually. That's fine too.
Yeah, I'm just
gonna run it.
Just so I know how to get to where you're going. Or where you're at, you know.
Yeah. I see you. Just saw you drop down. Should be coming right up this little thing here pretty soon. Or not. I'm above you.
You're up above me.
So turn to your right. Turn to your right. 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 Go forward. I'm watching you on my mini map.
No, you know, it's because I have my map rotation like fixed.
Wow. Well, I'm telling you the directions relative to where you're facing, so that doesn't answer. And then go up the path. There you go. And then come up the roots that I'm standing at.
Wish I could just like be writing the secret up here.
Yeah, I know, right? Left. 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 No, left. No. Where I'm at right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Can't-
god. What are you doing? Turn around.
I'm trying to see. I'm on the wedge beetle, so I can look and see where you're at.
What do you mean? You can see me right here. Just
I
look up.
can't.
Just look up. You can
Oh,
see
I
my
see.
name.
Yeah, yeah, I see your name now that I was swimming in the wedge beetle.
Wow. But yeah, this whole run up to Suja, you don't actually get to really see this in the campaign, and it's super scenic. Like, it looks really cool. This is what I was talking about when I was like a
Oh.
Bavarian city.
So, I actually remember seeing this in a TikTok video. Somebody said they come up this way like this, there's light at the end of the tunnel or whatever.
Yeah.
They said, I didn't realize I was playing Elden Ring.
Yeah, see, that works. That makes sense. Yeah, no, this whole area, this because it's a big, long walkway that you have to go down. It's really cool looking, and you should actually come and visit this in game at some point. It's a really scenic route, and yeah, this is what I was talking about when I was like, yeah, this would be really cool as a Bavarian city because they're all over the place. You could see it.
Okay, and so like the fact that they designed all that out that way and they won't let you go that way right now tells me that they might add something over there.
Well, I
'Cause
mean, we
why
can.
else?
Well, no, we can go that way when we're not in an environmental leak.
Oh, really? You can go
Yeah,
all out there?
like if you left the environmental link, if you joined in right here, you would be able to take this path.
Okay, but you don't fight any monsters up here.
Yeah, there's no fighting up here. You can't even bring
They don't ever
monsters
come
up here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
saying,
just
it feels
it's just really cool looking. Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, there's like some bugs and some herbs and stuff along the path, and I found those Rockies up here. But yeah, no, this whole little area. Once the sun comes out, like it is right now, and the fog starts to clear, it looks really cool. Yeah, you
So
should go.
This is another, they have this area for no reason thing.
Yeah, it's just a transition area between here and Suja. It's just
yeah.
like literally all it's meant to do is just disguise a loading screen. That's all those areas are meant to be. But they still look pretty cool. Like they put effort into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But anyway, I think we've kind of hit a natural ending point for stuff to discuss now that I don't know, we went on our little field trip and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna do it for that one. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth, and all that. Anything you'd like to say in closing, Bees?
By my own order. Hardest cutscene in the whole game.
Dude, that gave me chills. Gave me chills at that point in the story. It's real good. Alright, well, anyway, I will talk to you guys all later. Thank you for watching. There's a nice firework, finally. Some of them just suck, man. It's like the blue one and that little green... Yeah, this one right here? That's a nice one. Little green one that comes up. Oh, also, if you have the support hunters with you and you're doing this gesture, they'll all also do it. All the NPCs,
Oh, really?
yeah, all the NPCs respond to your your gestures. It's pretty sick. Yeah. Ah, that one sucked. All right. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Say goodbye, bees.
Goodbye.